Greetings to y'all. It's Monday. Monday afternoon, Monday evening, could be Tuesday whenever you guys are listening to this. Whenever you guys are. It's the second week of January, and we want to thank you guys for joining us on beginning of the week. We appreciate you guys if you would hit the subscribe button, and for all of you beautiful people out there that have, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man, we are coming to you straight out of the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina. And man, we are glad to be here with you guys today. We're gonna start this thing off with a little music, a little funkadelic, that sound, that thing to try to get us in that mood, man. So let's do this. Let's get into this. Resonate in your shoes, huh? I'm telling you, if this doesn't get you going, I don't know what will, but we're doing this right here. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful, cloudy, about to snow out here. Let's do this, huh? Hell yeah. Yeah. Sounds like we're about to break into a grocery store. About to slice and dice some vegetables on you. Ah. Hell yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Let's do this thing, all right? Beautiful. Thank you guys so much. That was Funk Fashion Lounge by Infraction. I got that off the YouTube, so, if anybody wants to get out there and check that out again, that's what it is, and I'll leave the stuff at the bottom, the description and all that at the bottom of the screen for you. Man, what's been going on, man? Happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody out there. Big day, man. This day honors the life, the life and the achievements of what this man, brought to all of us, so we should say thank you to him, and we can't forget about all of those that made his dream possible too, man. There are plenty of names to go around, but one name in particular that sticks out in my mind is the civil rights activist Bayard Rustin, and I probably botched his first name, and I apologize for that, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So, but now I'm gonna get into a little bit, just for a second, man, on why he's important, why Mr. Rustin is important. So for all of you that don't know about this man, maybe you should look him up. And because he's done a lot, man. He's done. I can go into it, but again, he's the one person that they won't teach you about in school, man. They just won't. And he was a very well-known. Man, he was just an activist that helped Martin Luther King Jr. out to get him to the forefront of where he was to give his "I Dream" of speech in front of everybody, And so we should thank him and thank Mr. Martin Luther King for what they've done. So happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody out there, man. Jeez. Oh man, this morning for me was tough, man. And I'm not trying to start out on a sour note or anything. Or sound, maybe I might sound a little bit on the emo side of things this morning, or however you want to, I'm just a little on the downside. I'm a little bit a little bit on the low feeling. And I've been that way since getting out of bed this morning, man. Because I had a dream like Mr. King. I did, but mine was not, as plentiful and respectful as his. Mine was about a recent ex. And you know how that goes, man. And look, man, I'm not going to get into, not going to get into what it was about or anything like that, but let's just say it wasn't good. And those dreams, man, when you have those certain things, spiraling through your head when you're asleep, and you can't avoid, what you dream about, but when you do have those certain ones, those are, man, those are the worst. I'll just say that, man. And that's just, because it can, it really can just, for me, it affects the rest of my entire day. It just does. It just, I don't know. I just can't shake it for some odd reason, So, when I woke up this morning, my mind and my body were just, if you've ever been in that spot before, your head and your body are just arguing with one another. One was saying, get up, you can do this. And the other one was just saying, man, I just, I don't want to right now. I'm just not in the mood. Can I just stay in bed for a little bit longer, and, what's it going to hurt if I just stay in here for another, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But, if you ever had that feeling, like that, then, you know how it is, but it's just like, man, while I'm laying there, it's like, why can't I get going? Why can't I get going? So I did lay there for another 30 minutes just trying to get my brain to activate damn, I don't know, just trying to get it going, because if my mind's not in the right state in the morning, it just seems like, my whole day is just going to be thrown off, and if that happens, then it just I don't know. If it happens, then my way of thinking isn't, like that affects me. My attitude is, it affects my attitude, and then throughout the rest of my day, I'm just struggling to find, I'm just trying to find, I guess find a better, I'm just trying to have a better attitude about things, I guess. And I think that's one reason why I switched over to, to this side of the room. As you can see, all this in the back is just different. So, and I figured that would maybe jar my, my freaking, think tank a little bit. But that's just how it goes sometimes. But, I guess, if I just got off to a better start, or maybe the beginning of my day, if I got off on the right foot, then maybe I'd feel a little bit better about things in this area, I guess, And I know I need to improve on things like that. I can't just let some fantasy or imagination or any of that, whatever happened last night while I was sleeping, like I can't let that affect me, and I just do. And that's just something I need to improve on, because if I wake up feeling like I don't want to take on the day, or take the day on, then I feel, I just feel flat, dude. And and I hate that feeling. I hate this feeling. It's not me. So while I was just lying there with my dog and my little dick, I guess, I was just thinking, what's the best way for me to put one foot in front of the other, to get me, feeling more opportunistic, I guess, I'll use that word, if that's even a word. I think it is, but because, I need that push, dude. I need that push in the mornings. I need that jump, dude. I need a spark to make me feel something. I need something that'll make me, want to go out, and just attack the day, dude. I just need something like that. And, because, I want to wake up feeling like I could just I don't know, like I could just splash some cayenne pepper in my freaking nostrils, and then, then, I don't know, then just want to go out and just wrestle your damn stepdad in the backyard, stepdad that you don't like, that sort of thing. And put him into some sort of scissor lock, or some, scorpion death grip or something like that, But I don't know, I just need something to motivate me, man. And because if I got that motivation in me, then I know that I'll try to do a little bit better. So this morning after I got up, I walked the pup for a second, and I got into my car and I drove around, because I thought the best way to get me up and to get my blood going and to just make me feel better is maybe I should join a gym, dude. So I drove around, man, to a couple gyms, because I was thinking, maybe if I started a membership to the gym, that would help me kick out, it would jump start my mornings, and then I'd feel better, not only about myself, but, just as a whole. So, because, as I've said it in the past couple podcasts and everything, I'm kind of looking like Fat Zilla, that sort of thing, or somebody that's just smuggled in a bunch of fudge and had sex with it, that sort of thing, but not with my dick, dude. I'm talking about with my mouth, So now, I just feel, so now I got this glucose and fructose that's been doing all sorts of, sugar work in my body. And so, I figured, since, I'm not drinking, I might as well take it up a notch, because it's dry January, And so I felt like, if I get into the gym, I could see how that will help me in the long run, I guess, or see what that does for me. So, and mind you, man, I haven't been to the gym in probably a couple years. So I'm sure, like, once I get in there, I'm going to struggle and that sort of thing, but that's just how it goes, man. Everything starting out is tough, and I dug this hole myself. I just did. And now I got to climb out of it by myself. So, but that's what's going on, man. So I went by a couple gyms and everything, and took a look at some places, and this one particular gym, shit, dude, this gym looked like it came out of, it just came straight out of damn Mother Russia, or whatever that looks like over there. I've never been to Russia, but I just have this impression of a couple guys just hitting each other with leather back braces, and squirting vodka in their mouths or something like that. But right when I walked in, the lights are all flickering, and they had this man at the front desk, and man, this man, I mean, this dude. This dude looked like he would have. I mean, he just looked like he would have had a tough time just like lifting his own shirt to put on his body, because he didn't look like he had ever like even seen or even lifted a damn dumbbell, or let alone knew what a gym was. Because this man was probably weighing at like maybe, I don't know, maybe a buck 30, a buck 30. And really, when you see a person working like, looking like that and working at the front desk at a gym, it kind of makes you a little skeptical. You know what I'm talking about? Because, you'd expect them, someone that looks like, someone that's been like roided up, somebody like, Ivan Drago, or just some tomcat that looks like he's been pumping himself some of that, pumping some of that gym candy in his arms or maybe in his ass or something like that, so, but not looking like the male version of damn, Paris Hilton, back in the day, when she was showing off that vertical smile, you remember that? Remember that when she was, when she used to do that sort of thing, because that's what something, Paris Hilton used to do that all the time. Paris Hilton, she'd be out at a nightclub just steamrolling through all that alcohol and doing all sorts of, all sorts of, uppers and downers and cloud work and just, sniffing butts and all that other stuff with Nicole Richie. And then one night she's out there getting out of her car and someone just took a picture of that damn saucy panther between those chicken legs. And man, that thing looked like, something, that thing had some native wildness to it, but and everyone went crazy over it. Everyone's like, "What? Did you see that? It's Paris Hilton's damn, that clamshell, that oyster bank, that whatever you want to really call it, but overall, what I'm saying is, and sorry, it's, this is kind of all over the place, and that's, that's just sometimes how it goes, but everyone went crazy over it, and the guy, and, man, I guess what I'm saying is, this guy had her physique, but with facial hair and a man bun, I guess. But this gentleman showed me around the facility and that sort of thing, and the thing is, there wasn't a single person in that place. I mean, the lights kept flashing. I felt like I was in a damn Saw movie all over. Like, I don't know. And they had some guy, like on one of those, big hamster wheels, just running to keep that bitch powered on. And I guess they were like taking turns whenever there's probably like 5 guys back there. So whenever the lights flickered, that's when one man would hop off that wheel and the other one would jump on that thing. But I mean, this place was damn ridiculous. So, and I didn't want to be rude to the cat. I didn't want to say like, what the fuck is this place? But I told them, look, man, I appreciate the show around, the look around, and that sort of thing, and I thank you for your time and all that. But I'm gonna go check out a couple other places. This is just, I don't know. I mean, what are you guys doing in here? I mean, you guys I mean, is this a front for something, or are you guys really lifting weights in here? Are you guys taking people, out in the back and, you know, letting them have a little taste of their own, you know, of their own, fuck, dude, I don't even know. I don't want to say medicine because that's stupid, but, just, I don't know. Making them bend over and stretching and doing all sorts of, I don't know, butt work, I guess, or something like that. But anyways, man, so I checked out a couple other places, and but I could just tell that some of these people, some of the places, man, when I went in there, you could just tell that it's just, I don't know, some gyms, dude, some gyms are just a little too extreme, man. And I'm not trying to get all crazed out, muscled, with muscles or anything. So, my wiener looks smaller than it already does. I don't want that, or some place, I just want some place that'll help me get a little bit more on the healthier side of things. Because I'm not trying to go out for any damn gold medal in, damn weight bench press. I'm not trying to bench press fucking, 500 pounds. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just looking for, a place that I can go to in the mornings and and get out there and just try to get this train, rolling, So, and hopefully, if I start doing this and the non-drinking and everything, I'm hoping that I'll feel better and not feel like a fucking wet sack of crap, I guess, man. So, but okay, well, it sounds like I'm whining right now. That's what it really feels like right now, and I'm sorry, guys. It's just, I'm telling you, man, that dream had, it's sunk his damn claws into me right now. So, and it probably sounds like I'm whining. It sounds like I'm whining like a little bitch right now, but I know sometimes, on here I do that, and that's not something I like to do or want to do, but sometimes it just happens that way. So, man, we all have our off days, and this is just one of them for me. And I guess, I just hate this feeling, man. I just feel like I'm complaining to you guys, and that's, and that's not it. But in actuality, I'm just trying to figure out a better solution for me to feel better, I guess. So, but man, hot damn, dude. Okay, let's move on to a different thing. But let's hope this gym, the gym will help me, just inspire me a little bit more, get me going, get my thoughts and my feelings in order and everything else, and we'll just go from there, man. So, but yeah, dude, moving on, right? Moving on. Different topic, happier topic, or maybe a happier topic for some and not others. But man, and I know we're starting out on the a little bit later than we usually do and everything, but it's because last night I had to, I was going to do the pod last night, but dude, I had to sit down and I had to watch the Packers. I had to watch the Pack play the fucking Cowboys. The Cowboys. You know, in the first round of the playoffs. And man, I just, I'm going to make it brief because I know, some people out there are not into football and you might not be a football fan or anything, but dude, what a game. The game. Somehow the Packers got away with a crucial win in Dallas, and we needed that. We needed it. We needed that damn win, man. I'm so proud of those guys. Great job to the coaching staff. Great job to all the players. The water boys and women, and all of it, dude. I just can't stress it enough. We weren't even supposed to be, and I say we as like I'm playing for the fucking team, but damn, dude, what a game, Started out strong, it finished with a W. Dallas took that L. It's too bad the Browns took an L too. I was really hoping that they were on fire at the beginning, and then it just turned into, fuck, dude, I don't even know, man. It didn't work, and I didn't even think the Texans even had a chance in that game. But it is what it is, man. That's football. So, congratulations to the Detroit Lions. Damn, man, they haven't been there since 1991. And Eminem's out there, doing, picking on Stafford, saying you owe us one, and that's just, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to even think that, I got through half the game, and I wish I could have stayed up a little bit more, because they won by 1 point, and, man, I said I was going to make this brief, but, dude, what, it's crazy time, man, in football, and I wish the Dolphins would have beat the Chiefs, but that's just what it is. I can't believe they even played that game in that sort of weather. That's insane, because that ground probably felt like, just, Mr. Winter just came in and just I don't even know. That ground must have just felt like just glass and just, I don't know. I could not even imagine trying to get tackled on that fucking thing. That's just unbelievable. And like with 20-degree weather out there, or negative 20 degrees, or whatever it was, I really thought they were going to cancel the game, but they didn't. So, but it is what it is, man. Everyone has to win. One team wins, one team loses. So, what else? Oh yeah, I also wanted to say bye Bella Cheat. Ha ha, bye bye. I know this happened a couple days ago, but thank God that this man is out of New England. In my opinion, he's been there for 24 years, and of course, my opinion doesn't matter a whole hell of a lot. I get it, but he should have been out of there a long time ago. And I'm not gonna, get into why he should have been or whatever, but other than that, he's a damn cheater and a damn liar. I'm not afraid to say that, but hey, if that's who, the Patriots wanted to represent their organization, have that face, represent them, then that's on them, but I guess we know the answer about who needed who more. Did Tom Brady need, Belichick, Bella shit, Bella shit. You know, did he need him more, or did Bella need Tom Brady more? You know, and I guess we know the answer to that because Brady won a ring in Tampa Bay, and old, you know, freaking Dark Lord Bill just you know, he couldn't do it without Tom. So, but damn man, we can go on for with this for hours, and I'm not gonna waste your time or my time talking about freaking this dude, this little meaty sack of shit. Fuck him, dude. I know I hate to use that language and that sort of thing, but fuck him, man. But whoever picks him up as coach, supposedly it's the Falcons or the Washington, that Washington team. If you get him, have fun, I guess. Good luck to you guys. So, but man, one thing that I just, one thing that I kind of had a little discouraging, man, what am I trying to say here? Why did we have to watch the game on Peacock? Come on, NFL Network, just the NFL or CBS or whoever it was. Like, I mean it. Like, how much more greedy can you get? I mean, did you really, really, really have to have people spend an extra, like, if you're already spending money on cable, and they're talking about streaming and that sort of thing, like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, to be honest, I was about to pay for it, and then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna give you guys any money. I'm already paying for YouTube TV, and they're saying about how that is, they wanted to stream the game. Well, hey, CBS, hey, NFL, YouTube TV is streaming. That is called streaming. I'm paying for a streaming service. So now you want to go out and now you want us to pay more money for one football game? One football game. I mean, hell, man, I respect somebody that'll go out and spend, $100 at the bar, on drinks and food and all that other stuff than spend, $5.99, $6.99 just so they could watch it at home because they think that streaming the game via Peacock would be better than just putting it on national TV. I mean, that's just, when I saw that, I was like, you gotta be out of your damn mind, man. I mean, how much more greedy can we get? I mean, that just really irritated the living, okay, anyways, moving on, dude, moving on. Like I said, dude, that dream it's in my face. I could just see it, like, right, and I'm like, just break out of it somehow. I don't know how I'm going to today or whatever. I'm just gonna let it ride and just see where it goes. So, man, well, what else are we beginning this week out with? What events are happening this week? We got the Iowa caucus. Fuck, dude, I'm gonna botch that word, dude. I know I am, but they got that going on tonight, and it's an important event. It really is. It starts at 7, I think, somewhere along the lines. But it's important. It really is. It's important, because it's the first time, that voters, around the country see, how their candidates fare, in a real contest, I guess, rather than just polling, pulling in an average or whatever, but you get to see, how these people do, for the first time. So I think this is the Republican side of things. And I hate, man, I'm not a fan of politics or anything. I hate how it's two-sided. I want a third party. We've had this two-sided party, it's just, it doesn't work, and I'm so on the lower side of the damn totem pole when it comes down to politics. I mean, you can ask me, who's who, what they do, and all that other stuff, and I probably couldn't even answer you. I just, it's just, to me, it's just a bunch of old, grown, rich, typically, white people, out there just speaking on what they, what they think is the right solution for our country, when really we should be all kind of pulling together and trying to find a solution that way. But, but that's what's going on tonight. We got the Emmys also, that's on tonight. That kind of is like politics also, but Anthony Anderson from Me, Myself, and Irene and Blackish and a couple other films and TV shows, he's hosting that. So so if you're into a bunch of people that are, that probably, shouldn't have shows, but they have one anyways, because the ones that really should have shows get, usually they get looked over, which is kind of, that's frustrating in itself, because, it just goes to show that, people that have been in the industry for a long time, there really aren't any unique faces. They keep, recycling the same shit, dude, and that's just what it is. And I hate to be, again, man, I feel like I'm just complaining this episode. And again, I'm not trying to do that, but it just, I don't know. I've never been a fan of award shows. I just haven't. And, that's just what it is. But if you guys are into the Emmys and into, into that sort of thing, then, man, I say, hey, go for it. So, there is a, if you're a fan of pool, like the game pool, not, sticking your feet in something and doggy paddling around, but I'm talking about like an actual pool. They got a new movie coming out this Friday called Double Down South, and it's gotten really good reviews. So maybe if you want to, if you want to take your girlfriend or wife, or maybe your secret lover out there, and maybe go see a movie that might, that might be, again, the reviews they're good. So, hopefully that has I'm just happy that it's not a remake, or it actually has a story to it, and it's not just another superhero movie, because how many more superhero movies can we damn make, man? But we had, man, down here in Asheville, we had a pool hall called Q and Spirits back in the day, and that was a place where you could buy all sorts of drugs, and one time my buddy got a hand job by two different girls, at the same time while he was on some mushrooms, and then he proceeded to walk next door to a Kmart and steal a couple paintball guns, and then he went out and lit up a damn Burger King with a couple of those little paint discursions, I guess, if that's even a word too. Discursions, probably not, but it sounds good to me. So, but damn, man, those were the days, getting handies and shooting loads of blue on on that BK, and that was just a thing to do, I guess, back then. So good to be young, man. Good to be young. So, what else? Of course, I'm not gonna get into it, but more football is happening on Saturday and Sunday. More playoff football. I made a bet. I made a wager with a friend of mine. She kept on telling me that I need to cut this. I need to cut my hair. And I've been fighting it, man. I've been fighting it because I'm like, because you know how long it took to fucking grow this thing out? And I just feel, I don't know. It gives me something about it. It just makes me feel good about myself a little bit here and there. And all my life I had short hair, and now I got this. But she's like, man, guys should have short hair. And I don't know if guys should have just short hair or if long, hey, if you guys got something out there, hit the hotline about short hair, long hair on guys, 828-209-8777, and for all you females out there or guys, whatever, man, hit that damn hotline number. Should guys have short hair or long hair? Right? Should we tame this beautiful mane? Should we continue doing this? Or should we, walk around looking like Saving Private Ryan? Which one do you guys prefer? So, but she kept on telling me about how I need to cut it and that sort of thing. So I told her, if my Packers lose against San Francisco, I'll cut it. But if they win, she owes me $50. So we'll see what happens with all of that. And so who knows, man? Maybe this upcoming week, you might just see me with this gone, and maybe I'll fucking hang it up somewhere or something like that. Put it on the wall over here, or maybe somewhere over here or something like that. I don't know, but again, man, we'll just see what happens. So, all right. Yeah, not much else is going on this week, man. It's January. Not much happens in January, but hopefully, the gym will spark up a little influence in my life. And maybe you guys should maybe think about, doing the same. I get the New Year's resolution thing happens, it happens, but then it doesn't happen. People do that shit for like maybe 3 weeks, and then they're like, nah, man, I'm not doing that bullshit anymore. Then they just get back rolling into their old ways of thought and life, man. So, but we're, I'm going to try to do the best that I can, and I hope you guys do the same this week, man. So, again, man, I'm sorry that this isn't the best episode. And I'm sorry I'm not like I'm not sorry, but I am sorry that this isn't I don't feel the best right now. So, but we'll just see how the rest of the day and week goes. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go take care of some things. And, just try to enjoy the rest of my day, I guess. So, again, I hate that this is coming out later than it usually does, but hey, man, it is what it is. We do the best that we can. So, all right, everyone. You guys stay true to yourselves, and I guess we'll go out on the same note, man. I mean, the same funk, dude. And and we'll just do it that way. How about that, man? So, all right, everyone. Love you guys. Appreciate you for joining us, and be well and take care of yourselves. All right. See you guys. It just feels like, what's this feel like, dude? I don't know, like I feel like I should be like walking out of like I've been hanging out in a strip club all night or something, I'm telling you. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh. Especially this one part, this one that's coming up, man. Just has a spicy feel to it. Oh man, like you're just, like Mission Impossible. Just, like you're trying to get a bra, trying to get a bra off with one hand, You're like, damn, kid, what is this? Alright, everyone. Take care of yourselves. See you next week. Be well.